Well, hello, hello, hello. This is part 2 of making sculpture with foil. This is my little doggy named Doyle. Doyle is going to be made from foil. I found some really nice twist ties wrapped around the vegetables from the grocery store that I've kept to use for the skeleton, the part of his body that's inside, underneath, that holds him together. And I've been using foil to wrap around the body because I'm making a dog named Doyle because I have a boy named Lou right here. This is Lou. He's made out of aluminum foil. So he's sitting on my Rubik's Cube because that's a perfect spot for him. He's watching this whole process. This takes some time. This makes your hands stronger when you have to squeeze and tuck and move things around. So the dog is coming together really nicely. I'm making some adjustments. And I was trying to pause the video because I needed to sneeze, and my sneezes are so loud I didn't want that recorded, but I accidentally pushed stop. So that's why we're doing part 2 of this video, because I did want you to see this when it gets done. Well, this is my sheet of foil, and it is almost all used up. And Doyle is almost all done. So I'm just wrapping it around and around and around the twist tie to make it stronger. Now, aluminum is a metal, but it's not one of those metals that magnets like to stick to. It's one of the softer metals. But it's strong enough to make this sculpture. In the city that I live in, there are so many beautiful sculptures. There's a group that has made sure our city can see art wherever you drive or ride the bus along the streets. There are lots of sculptures in front of hospitals and libraries and parks. There are sculptures for just anyone in the public to see. I think that is just a wonderful idea because art is important, and sometimes you can't always make it to an art museum to see art. So I think that was a clever way to get art out so people can see it. Just put it all over town. That was a great idea. I know a little guy who would say, "You're a genius for thinking of that." He used to say that all the time when he was little. Whenever he thought I had a good idea, he would say, "You're a genius for thinking of that." I think that's a genius idea, to have sculptures all over our beautiful city. I think they make our city even more beautiful. Okay, Doyle the dog. Doyle is made with foil. And so my sculptures are going to hang out here in my art area. And so I have a boy and his dog to hang out, watch me make art, and keep me company when I'm here by myself making these videos. Doyle the dog. Now, if I was even better than I want to be, I could maybe make some ears, but I like him just like this. Doyle the dog. So here's Doyle. He can stand on his own because he has 4 legs. I'm allowing Mr. Lou to just sit because he gets wobbly if he stands. So I used aluminum foil And so since this part Lou, his name is going to be Lou. So my boy's name is going to be Lou. And since this is foil, I'm going to, and Doyle is spelled with a Y. Doyle. Lou and Doyle. Lou and Doyle. So excited about this. And I'm glad you came back for part 2 so you could see how it's all done. Now, if you ever run across some twist ties, I mean, these are great. You can make a person just very easily. Fold it in half and then tuck this through. And there we go. We can have arms and legs. And we can have a body. So I twist it right here. There's a body, arms. My legs aren't the same length. Oh. I'll fix that. Bend that one back. So I have arms, a body, some legs. I can add a head. I'm going to make a circle. Try to make it round, or maybe a raindrop shape. Then I'm going to twist it at the bottom. These are called twist ties. A lot of times these come with the trash bags. So I made that. So now I can stick it on here and twist it on. And voila. That's pretty much how I did Lou, the boy. And then I covered it with foil. So there is a little person. And I just used 3 twist ties. One for the arms, one for the legs, one for the head. Well, it's actually the arms and the body were connected. So arms and body was one part, legs was another part, and the head. 3 twist ties. And voila, you have a tiny sculpture. And then with this one, you wouldn't need as much foil, but the twist ties I used for this came from the grocery store. Now, you can't tell me art doesn't make you smart. Art does. That's clever. So, from Lou and Doyle and Mrs. M, I'd like to say, come back again, create cool stuff with us. We had a good time together today. Bye.